Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing fine and dandy this afternoon. Let us tap right in and see what storylines Spirit would like to share with you. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's got, somebody wants power and domination over others. They want to steal from others, or they have, and they're challenged by the Hermit here. So there's a soul searching, there's a shining of a light on this betrayal, on this trickery, on this theft. And so there's theft, power and domination, challenged by a light being shined on that betrayal, power and domination. And then we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. And there's seeing things from a new perspective. So somebody who stole stuff or dominated somebody or something is challenged because somebody shined a light on the betrayal and found out the truth and is seeing things from a new perspective and perhaps have freed themselves from whatever this circumstances. Shined a light on the betrayal and freed themselves. In the subconscious, we have the Fool reversed. Bad choices, recklessness. In the recent past, we've got the King of Cups. Emotionally balanced, supportive. Intentions and expectations. The Magician, manifestation. The near future. Page of Cups, new love. The lens that's being looked through. Wishful thinking, illusion, daydreaming. In the environment, High Priestess, sacred wisdom, high morals, hopes and fears. Ten of Swords, painful endings. And the outcome. Ace of Swords, the truth. New beginnings. On the bottom of the deck, strength. Strength in the face of codependent toxicity and unbiased judgment, justice, and truth with the Queen of Swords. Collective energy, please, Spirit, collective energy. Location. So somebody's here with unpaid debts. They're all about greed, power and domination, theft, unfairness. They could be spying on a location, trying to find a location of somebody who has shined a light or searched their soul regarding this trickery and fraud. And they have seen things from a new perspective and perhaps freed themselves from this situation. So whoever this is, like, they're challenged by a location, like maybe they don't know where this person is, they freed themselves. They're innocent. They're innocent and they were able to free themselves. They searched their soul with the Hermit here regarding this fraud, theft, trickery, and they see things from a new perspective and they've gained their freedom and they're innocent. So yeah, they're like, whoa, dude, that's not something I want to be involved in. So there's this one who is all about stealing and unfairness, wanting this location. They're like making some bad choices in the subconscious. They got taken risks. They're hesitating. Perhaps being reckless. They might be being reckless. Snake. Snake doesn't know what to do. You walked away, or somebody walked away from their one-sided charity. In the recent past, we got a King of Cups here, supportive leader, perfection. Taking notes. He's taken notes. We've got the Magician here. Self-confidence, power, manifestation, willpower. Personality. Got the Page of Cups here. New love, offering a new love. Dreamer, happy surprise. promise. Seven of Cups, illusion, wishful thinking, daydreaming. Arcana. Important. Oh, appearance. Appearance. An arcana might be making an appearance. High priestess in the environment. Divine feminine. Sovereign. Sovereign, divine feminine. Hopes and fears is a painful ending. A Ten of Swords. Wholesome. We got the Truth with the Ace of Swords here and the outcome. Defense. The Truth is the defense. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Ouija board. Martyred. Prophecy. It's like those who were using these practices to martyr people are going to be martyred. And it's like it was part of a prophecy, which I'm unfamiliar with. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Unfinished business. Somebody who's into power and domination is trying to find your location. They feel there's unfinished business. You shine a light on your soul about this betrayal, this deception, this theft. You have gained freedom from self-limiting beliefs, and you're innocent. They're challenged by that. Unsatisfied. They're challenged because they're unsatisfied. You're innocent. This snake is being reckless. They made bad choices. They took some risks. They could be thinking about taking some risks. They're spying on a location. They want to do something. They're guilty of doing stuff and of wanting to continue doing stuff. They're spying on your location. They see you're innocent. They may want to come and they want to, their hope is that they can cause a painful ending for you, a wholesome being. But you've got the truth here, and the truth is a defense. Anyway, in the recent past, we've got King of Cups here. There's perfection. He's taking notes. Taking notes about irresponsibility of these personalities. Maybe this magician, actor. So the King of Cups is taking a notes about this. The intention, expectation is that there will be clarity regarding the personality and their irresponsibility. We do have somebody, a dreamer, coming forward with new love and a promise. Disagreements. Oh yeah, this magician personality is having disagreements. They're in regret, so they want to come forward and offer love and a promise, but they're under an illusion. They're daydreaming of appearing as an arcana. They want to appear as an arcana. They're ego and prideful. They have to gain a connection with an arcana in order to appear as an arcana. You walked away. Innocent person, soul surged about the betrayal, and you walked away. And you got this snake stalking you. They're spying on your location. You're a high priestess, sovereign being. You're an arcana. You could be making an appearance. Yeah, you're all about reciprocity. It could be that there is going to be an equal give and take. It could be that there's going to be a painful ending. Let me see here. Absence. Somebody's really feeling your absence. So there's a painful ending for somebody. They are really feeling the absence of this wholesome... Where did it go? Oh. They're really feeling the absence of this wholesome person. They're really feeling the absence of this reciprocity, of the gifts of this high priestess. Arcana, yeah, there maybe even make an appearance. Somebody wants to appear as an arcana. This egoic, prideful person has a fantasy of appearing as though they are arcana. The high priestess is here in the environment as a sovereign being, in reciprocity, giving equal give and take. Yeah, and you're loving yourself, wholesome being, loving themselves. Truth is the defense. You're still trying to heal from this, and you're detached. You're detached from those who have habitual patterning of theft and greed and betrayal. And you're moving into a commitment that's about the truth. Your heart will mend, and whoever it is wants to have a conversation with you. Fear. So yeah, this person who, or people perhaps, who are all about one-sided charity. They want what you have. They want what everybody has. What everybody has belongs to them. They're about one-sided charity. They're about theft and dominating others, having power and domination over others. They're spying on your location. They feel there's unfinished business. They're in a state of fear. They got problems, man. They're unsatisfied because you shined a light, you soul searched, you went introspective. You started pouring your love into yourself. They're unsatisfied because you started pouring your love into yourself. You started searching in the betrayal, the trickery, and you gained freedom from self-limiting beliefs. And you're innocent. And these ones are unsatisfied that you remained in love and you remained innocent. And you gained your freedom. You don't have self-limiting beliefs. You're not in victim mentality. You accept yourself. You see everything from a new perspective. You've released all negative thoughts. We got this snake here who's feeling guilty. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. So this snake is feeling the pain of the damage they have caused because you walked away. You gained your freedom. And now they're being reckless, making bad choices, or maybe thinking about making bad choices. They've got location here, which tells me they're trying to spy on your location, and they're thinking about making a bad choice because they're feeling pain from the damage they caused, and they want to put it on you. They are not a limitless, abundant being. They can't manifest anything. They can't manifest anything. All they can do is steal, rob, cheat, and steal, and dominate, brutalize. So you got the King of Cups here who's taking notes. Everything's done perfectly. They're taking notes perfectly regarding the irresponsibility of this actor magician who's in a disagreement regarding your freedom. There's courage here. They were not, this magician's not responsible. They have no responsibility. There's clarity about what this personality was doing. Or what they weren't doing. They were neglecting their responsibilities. Honesty. Honesty. We've got the Page of Cups here in the near future, in regret. They wish this had never happened. There's a new promise here. And again, regret. Regret twice. Somebody is in regret twice. about the promise of new love. Somebody's in regret times two about the promise of new love. And they're unsatisfied because you remained in innocence and you remained in love. And you're not bound. You're not in victim mentality. You're courageous. Somebody who's full of ego and pride is under the illusion and daydreaming about appearing as an arcana. Blame. They may have to accept responsibility for their own well-being, but they still have the fantasy of appearing as an arcana. You do actually have a sovereign being, high priestess here in the environment, giving and receiving and giving equally. High standards. Somebody needs to surrender their need to control. Reciprocity. There's a painful ending here. They're really feeling the absence of this wholesome person. They couldn't cause a failure for this wholesome person. The truth is out. That's defense. And this wholesome person is still trying to heal. Oops. Loving on themselves. Still trying to heal. Yeah. And there's no change. Nobody can change that. Self-love. Truth is the defense for self-love, for healing, and nobody can change that. It's the truth. You are thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. You live a life of gratitude. You're an empathic person. You're open to seeing both sides of a situation. You're about love. Even when you're alone, you know that you're never alone. And you are aware that being happy means you're on the right path. So you focus on the lighter side of life. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Lovers. So if somebody wants to dominate you, they're spying on your location, they feel there's unfinished business. It's this snake who is guilty. They're unable to manifest anything on their own, and they're fearless, and they're taking a risk. They're making bad choices. They did not get the privileged lady. They're spying. They're trying to find the location of a privileged lady. Or this is a woman who is not the privileged lady, who is trying to find the location of this innocent person so that they can try to dominate them. A snake. Could be a female working for the snake. Could be a female working for the snake. Wealthy man. This wealthy man is unsatisfied that you remained in love. You soul searched. You went inward. You loved on yourself. You went inward regarding this fraud and this trickery and this betrayal. and you see things in a new perspective, and you freed yourself from the mental prison, and you are innocent. You remained innocent. You remained love. Regardless of what they were doing to you, they're unsatisfied because it's like, oh heck, man, whatever they were trying to do to you, it didn't work. So now they got to spy on your location, and they got to try to come and actually flip you from being a privileged lady. They need to disrupt your path. They need to desecrate you. This snake needs to desecrate you. They don't have a great fortune. They can't manifest anything. They need your abundance, and the only way that they can do that is to desecrate you and to flip you. You've got a main male here. Could be King of Cups, who's courageous, doing things perfectly. And we got Coffin here for those who did not handle their responsibilities. King of Cups could be bringing about an ending here. He's making notes, taking notes, doing something to perfection with courage. Magician, actor, could be clarity over what a personality actor is doing. They're disagreeing. I wish you understood how I feel. And there's honesty here. And the main male. Main male bringing about a coffin for... So we got the courthouse. The actor is in the courthouse. They're in double regret. There's a promise of new love. They're in double regret over the promise of new love for this main female. They're in double regret over the promise of new love for this main female. There is somebody who's not the privileged lady who's being sent in by this wealthy man who's unsatisfied. He's a snake. He didn't get the great fortune. So they're sending in this person who's not the privileged lady, who has a fantasy of appearing as this arcana, and they blame this arcana for their own well-being. So you've got some prideful egomaniac here who's wanting to come in and take the place of this main female, who is a high priestess sovereign being who gives equally and receives equally. Whoever this is, they need to surrender their need to control. False person. This arcana is not a false person. No false person. Yeah, this false person can't appear as an arcana. They want to be seen as an arcana. They don't want to be seen as a false person. But they are a false person. They blame the arcana for their own well-being. They want to stop the courtship of this high priestess sovereign being. But they need to surrender their need to control. They're not going to get the courtship. There's a painful ending here. They're feeling the absence of this wholesome person. They couldn't stop, they couldn't cause a failure for this wholesome person. Immature woman in a painful ending couldn't cause a failure for this wholesome person. The truth is out. That's the defense for those who love themselves. And they can't change anything. There's no message of concern. Somebody's denying a message of concern. Nobody's getting a message of concern. We got toilet. Somebody's in despair. Yeah, somebody's getting a message about their concern. Message of concern in the reverse. They can't change this message of concern in the reverse. Somebody did toil and labor, and they're concerned about it. They're getting a message. They're in despair. They're facing imprisonment. They did toil and labor trying to get unexpected income, and they're facing imprisonment, and they can't stop it. snake is, he's working with somebody who's not the privileged lady, and she's gonna try to come in and present as this arcana sovereign high priestess. She doesn't get the courtship, and she needs to surrender her need to control. The snake did not get the great fortune. The snake is not a limitless abundant being. They can't manifest anything. They want your adventure. They want your adventure. They could be going on adventure. They want the location of your adventure. They're unsatisfied. This wealthy man is unsatisfied that you're still innocent and you're still in love and you've gained your freedom. You're no longer mentally bound. You're no longer susceptible to trickery and fraud. You're aware of it. They're unsatisfied. It could be that they're mentally disturbed. They could be having supernatural experiences. They're spying on your location. They want to take risks. They're being held back. They're going through withdrawals. They didn't get the great fortune. They're going through withdrawals. This snake is going through withdrawals. They're mentally disturbed. You are calm. King of Cups is here. We got courage, perfection, responsibilities in the reverse. So somebody's the irresponsibility is going in the coffin. Or those who are irresponsible regarding families and unions are going in a coffin. King of Cups has taken notes. Perfect notes. Meticulous notes. There's clarity here. With the Magician card, there's clarity regarding these personalities in the courthouse. Yeah, the truth is in the courthouse. And this personality is having a disagreement. They're being separated, or there is something about an online community and memory, history. So there's history. Could be online history. Truth. In the courthouse of whatever this personality was doing, there's clarity with this Magician. Double regret here in the near future. And there's new love and a promise for this main female. Imagination. Yeah, somebody's in regret. Times 2. They're stuck in their imagination. Main female. Oh, they're in a nightmare. They're in a nightmare because this main female is having sweet dreams. They want to rob her of her new family tree. So they're sending in this false person who's not the privileged lady. They're covering up the fact that they are. So here they are. They want to rob this. They want to rob this love being, this innocent love being, who is the great fortune of their new family tree, of their vow. So they're sending in this person who could be mentally disturbed, this non-privileged lady, to come in and she's got, whoever this is, they got a fantasy with the Seven of Cups here of presenting themselves as arcana. They not as a false person, which is what they are, but they want to appear as an arcana. So they're moving forward. They're here. The lens is looking through. They want to show themselves as an arcana because they blame the arcana for their well-being, and they want to rob the actual sovereign high priestess here, who is equal give and take of their family tree. of their vow. They're trying to save themselves from a loss by stealing the destiny of an actual sovereign being. They're praying for it. They could be doing something that religious people do for it. Yeah, family. Family. The high priestess, family, sovereign, reciprocity, equal give and take. These ones need to surrender their need to control. They're not going to get this courtship. Or they want to stop this courtship. Or they need to surrender their attempts to stop this courtship. They need to surrender their attempts to steal this pathway, this life path of this wholesome person. This sovereign being triumphs over this, comes into the family, high priestess, and we got coach. So there's a coach. There's a coach that needs to surrender their need to control this courtship. That's this snake. That's a snake sending in whoever this false person is, trying to present as an arcana. Yeah. So it's an immature woman, and it's a painful ending. A crisis. They're really feeling the absence of this wholesome person, and they're not able to cause a failure for this wholesome person through ritual. Whatever rituals they do, see, it's not like it doesn't work. It works, but it doesn't cause their intended target any danger. It's doing something, but it's not causing their intended target any danger. They're in conflict. It's like they half-assed it. It's like they're doing this ritual, but they're only half-assing it, and it's not effective. Maybe they can't, maybe they just don't have the energy to do it. They're in a nightmare. Maybe they're just not in the proper frame of mind to do it. They got double regret. Double regret. Imagination and nightmare. So they're in a mental nightmare and they're having double regret. Or they're stuck in their head. They're in a fantasy of the mind. They're in a fantasy of the mind. It's a nightmare. They're not able to do the rituals because their mental body isn't functioning properly. They want to apologize. They're praying. They're blind.